Hi, Willoughby Farms and the surrounding subdivisions. This is Richard Freedkin, Realtor with eXp Realty, and I'm coming to you again with my March real estate market report for your 6 subdivisions in Algonquin. I'm very familiar with the area. I live right down the street off of Sleepy Hollow, and I jog through your neighborhoods in spring and summer. So hopefully I'll see some of you and you'll wave and say hi. But the reason why we're here is to go over the report for March 1st. And you're probably watching this because you got my postcard, which you also see at the beginning of each month. And this postcard I'm going to encapsulate down into my spreadsheet here, which I will bring right up. And here we go. So let's take a look at the activity for the last 2 months, January and February. And it also shows you the previous activity to that, so you can get a better idea. And if you want to stop this video to kind of hone in and study these numbers, that would be awesome as well. But right now, as of the end of February, we had 2 homes that were currently active, one of which has been on the market for some time and has had a few price cuts, and that's affecting some of these other numbers. There are currently under contract 3 homes, and we sold 3 homes during the last 2 months. And that was down from 6 because month of January kind of cleared out some of the older inventory that lingered over the winter. But mortgage rates have dropped a bit and the market is very brisk right now. We're still dealing with extremely low inventory and there are still bidding wars going on. I had 60 some people come through an open house on a home I sold about a week and a half ago, and it's just crazy out there. I mean, it's fun. It's hard for some buyers, but sellers that price their homes right and have it presented properly are enjoying the rewards of that. There have been no canceled listings. The average closed sold price is up from $514 to $534. If you compare that to the whole town of Algonquin in general, their average sold price is $431. So, we are almost $100,000 above that for your 6 subdivisions, which is awesome. Our average list price is $497 compared to $473. This $497 is down, and that's because of this one home that's pulling down the market in your subdivisions a little bit. Not sure what's going on with that home, but I hope they get it sold quickly and get a good price on it. Average days to contract is 45 compared to 60. Average days on the market is 97 versus 53. This 97 is skewed because currently there's only 2 homes that are actively on the market, and one of them has been sitting on the market for a long time, so it's skewing that number. Otherwise, this number would be considerably less. Let me show you a market report that I create for your subdivisions, and if you guys want a copy of this report, I'd be happy to print it and drop it off on your porch or mail it to you, whatever you like. And I can also create an individual one specifically for your home and compare it to similar homes just like yours, so you can get a really good idea of what your home is worth in this market. But basically, this report breaks down the homes into active, under contract, sold, expired, things like that. We don't have any expired, we don't have any canceled. But you can see we've got 3 homes, 2 that closed, 1 is pending in Willoughby Farms South. We've got 3 homes in Brittany Hills, 1 closed, 2 that are pending. Got 1 home here in Willoughby Farms. This is the one that's been sitting on the market for a while. And here we have a newcomer to the market, Oak Creek Estates. I haven't seen a home go up for sale in Oak Creek Estates in some time. So it'll be interesting to see how well this home fares. You can see that's the one right here at 1571 Foster. This is broken down into prices from lowest to highest based on its category. So for solds, we had the lowest sold price $492.5 up to $617. We have the lowest price for pending under contract. Now these are the list price. We don't know what it's sold for yet until it closes, but our list price is $475 to $525. Our active listings are $475 to $519. The report's very detailed. It goes through a lot of details about the property itself and then has all the pictures that are on the listing as well. So you can take a look at this and kind of compare it to your home as far as updates and things like that. I will tell you that home that sold in the 6s was gorgeous. I actually went to that house and bought a kitchen table for staging off of those owners. and they had updated that home. It was magnificent. And now, I mean, I understand why they got in the sixes for it, but that helps everybody in these subdivisions. But you'll see the pictures of that home in this report. Let me actually get to that a little bit. So that's this home here. Stately, if you compare it to what it looked like when it previously sold, no comparison. I mean, it's just a stunning, stunning home. So you can get some design ideas off of that. And that's the kitchen table that I bought for my own staging. But if you go to the end of the report here, again, a lot of detail. And we get down to that. Okay, like I said, a lot of detail. So here we get to the detail. Sold listings, lowest to highest, gives you the average price per square foot, average days on the market for sold. Does the same thing for actives and under contract. So it gives you an idea. The next page also kind of compares the prices to what Zillow, an automated system, does. And so for the sold prices, Zillow said 510 for this. It sold for 492. Zillow was pretty close on this one. 618.5 sold for 617. And if you look at the actives, again, we don't know what they sold for, but Zillow's estimate was at 461. It was listed at 475. Zillow said should be listed at 505. It was listed at 520. And this one said should have been listed at 513, was listed at 5.25. So we don't know what they sold for in this market. Could have sold for the higher prices, which we hope they did. Yeah, that's my report. Again, if you want a copy of that, just let me know. I'd be happy to get you a copy. Or if you want me to create a report for your specific home, go to rjhomevalue.com, fill out your address, a couple other details. Or if you're looking at this on a desktop computer, just scan that QR code. It'll bring you to the same place. So I'd be happy to create a report specifically for your home in this current market. Last thing is on the second side of that postcard that you got, this is showing you what the mortgage market is doing. And rates have started ticking up a little bit. You know, back last year, September, October, we were in the 8s. And then we did drop into the 6s here, basically middle to end of January. And now we've been creeping up a little bit again. But according to Freddie Mac, 30-year fixed rate is still slightly under 7%, which is a great rate. 40 years ago, 30-year fixed rates were 7.75 with 3 points. So we're still below the 40-year average. So these are still great rates. But there is some pressure on mortgage rates due to what's going on in the economy with oil, with what's going on in the Mideast and the Suez Canal and all that stuff that's affecting oil delivery. These tankers are being bombed by the Houthis, and that's affecting our distribution of oil, which plays havoc with all of our markets. So basically, that is my report for March. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions on real estate, you're thinking about buying, thinking about selling, be happy to talk to you and consult with you about that. If you want one of these reports, let me know, 847-922-8423, or go to rjhomevalue.com. Hope you enjoyed this report. Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day this month and March Madness and all the other good things that happen in March. And I will see you on April 1st for my next report. Take care.